You're watching News Mongolia. Now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs. On the invitation of the President of Mongolia, Khurulsukh, the President of the Lao People's Democratic Republic, Tongloun Sisoulith, is on a state visit to Mongolia on the 11th to 12th of this month. During the state visit of the President of Mongolia, Khurulsukh, to the Republic of Laos in November last year, the parties signed 3 intergovernmental agreements in the areas of air transport, veterinary hospital, animal and plant protection, natural resources and tourism. 4 interorganizational documents were signed in the field of environmental protection and cultural cooperation. During the state visit of the President of the Republic of Laos, documents were signed as part of the implementation of the above-mentioned intergovernmental agreements, as well as the further development of relations and cooperation. Today, a Mongolian-Lao Business Roundtable meeting was held at the Mongolian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. A business and trade delegation led by Minister of Industry and Trade Malaitin Kamasit took part in a bilateral meeting organized by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Mongolia and the Mongolian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The event was attended by more than 30 representatives of 9 companies in the energy, oil, transport, logistics, digitalization, trade and food production sectors from Laos, as well as the leadership of the Lao Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Although the two countries have a long historical relationship and long traditional cooperation since the transition to a free economy in the 1990s, economic and trade turnover between the two countries has been very low. During the meeting, representatives of both sides expressed the need to restore it and increase trade turnover. Yesterday, in a special hall of the new branch of the National Library of Mongolia, the opening of the book The Secret History of the Mongols for the Visually Impaired took place. The book was published with the support of the Ministry of Culture under the auspices of the Chinggis Khan Institute of Heritage and Culture under the ministry. The Mongolian National Association of the Blind and the Braille and Audiobook Center also collaborated. The Secret History of the Mongols is a unique source of history and literature, reflecting the characteristics of the Mongolian state, politics, law enforcement, religion, culture, and spirituality. It was published 18 years ago, in 2006, by the Mongolian National Association of the Blind. This has become an important development for people with visual impairments to explore and learn about their history and culture, but is currently not sufficient to meet the needs of all readers. According to a 2022 study by the National Statistics Office of Mongolia, there are 12,696 citizens with visual impairments. Of these, more than 9,000 people live in the provinces and remote areas. Therefore, to increase the availability of books for visually impaired citizens, The Secret History of the Mongols was launched, containing publications in Cyrillic and Braille, as well as in audiobook format.